This is your host, Coach Quillins, with another episode of Full Court Dreams, the Underdawgs voice. Here today, we have a wonderful young lady who is very impressive. And to start out, I just want to tell her that I'm very proud of her. But we have a very special young lady today that's coming over here to tell her story and how she defied the odds and carved her own path. Her name is Gabrielle Loftin. Did I pronounce it right, Gabby?
Yes.
Okay, Gabrielle Loftin, better known as Gabby. She's very creative and determined. She's DC's youngest celebrity fashion designer, author, athlete, and 4.0 scholar. So everybody in the world, welcome Gabby to my show. So, Gabby, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. How was your day today?
It was good. Today I worked out from 7 to with Chris, and then I came back home at 8.
Okay. Did you take a nap in between that? I know you work out kind of hard, right? You go hard when you work out, right? What?
Yeah.
Workouts easy? Your workouts
Yeah.
easy? You need to be challenged more or something? They cool. They cool,
It
right?
wasn't easy today because
Oh,
right
okay.
before that I ran 2 miles.
Ooh.
So,
You doing your thing, huh? All right, so let's start at the beginning, Gab. Your journey is nothing short of inspiring. So let's start at the beginning. So at the age of 2, you started making your own lip gloss and fingernail polish, right?
yes.
All right. At the age of 3, you were already sewing at your mom's camp. Some other at the sewing
Yeah.
camp, string camp. Okay. So what sparked your interest in those creative endeavors at such a young age?
At 2, I used to watch a channel on kids' YouTube, Sarah Beauty Channel. I don't know
Okay.
if it's still up right now, but I used to watch that and I used to learn how to make nail polish, lip gloss, and makeup from her. My mom thought I was playing around when I actually said that I wanted to do it, but
Mm,
then she actually found out that I actually was into it. Then I went to her sewing class because my mom didn't want to pay for a babysitter.
mm-hmm.
So then I learned
Understandable.
how to sew there from my aunt and my mom.
Oh, okay. So we got some stuff in common. You also have some stuff in common with my wife. Because my wife, she took up sewing also, and she makes some things. And then, I'm a basketball junkie. So, but that's very impressive. 2 years old to 3 years old. That's very impressive. What was the process of you making the fingernail in it? Because I want to know, like 2 years old, making fingernail polish and lip gloss. Like, what was the process of that, and where did you get all the stuff from to do it?
So all the stuff that I got for the lip gloss and nail polish, I got it from Amazon.
Okay.
I don't know the actual brand, but it's this liquid pack for the nail polish where you warm up in the microwave. Then you get packs for the nail polish, the color packs, and then you put that in for the
Okay.
nail polish.
So you're just really
But
busy. Go
yeah,
ahead.
for the lip gloss, wait, go ahead.
No, you all right. Go ahead. Get finished explaining because you got this down pack. I don't.
Then, then for the lip gloss, you actually warm it up again for the lip gloss. It's the base, and then you put lip gloss coloring. But I like to put my stuff organic because I have sensitive skin,
Okay,
so
great.
everything is organic.
Okay.
And yeah,
So you still doing the lip gloss and the fingernail polish?
yeah. But I actually added more to that, which is sugar
Okay.
scrubs lotion,
Mm,
and mango butters.
okay. Okay. You doing it big out here. You doing it big out here. Kids, take note. Young entrepreneur right here, so take some note. So that's incredible to hear. You're very creative. Your creativity blossomed early in your life, and by the age of 5, you was already making history as the youngest designer to be featured in DC Fashion Week. Can you tell us more about that experience?
My experience in DC Fashion Week was actually pretty cool because I got to see older people that were I got to see older people representing their clothes clothing brand and their self, and I felt like that was cool. So I
Hmm.
just followed after my aunt and then them.
Okay. So what was your first thing you designed?
The first thing that I designed was a pillow at my mom's camp.
Okay. Did they have a name on? Did you learn how to stitch the name? Because when I was in high school, and don't nobody laugh at this either because this ain't funny. So when I was in high school, right, when I started high school, so the ninth grade, we had to like each quarter we had to pick uh like a how can I say this, a trade to do, right? So I picked sewing, bricklaying, printing, and I think typing at the time. Oh, and carpentry, I think. So I learned how to sew a little bit. You sew your name inside a pillow, and that's the first thing I made. Also, was a pillow. And then you had to try to like embroider your name inside the pillow. Are you good with embroidering stuff inside of when you're sewing?
Yeah, so my mom taught me how to embroider, stitch, and use a little punch needle and crochet at 7
Oh,
because
okay.
she was doing it and I like to do it. So then I started making rugs for my teachers.
Wow.
Then once I started selling them to my teachers, then I moved up.
Wow. Crocheting too? Girl, you do it all. Jeez. Yeah, do, huh? I just love it. I just love it. I just love how passionate you are about your craft and things like that. So
Thank
I,
you.
I really I really love it. I really love it. And I guess you really really enjoy it and have great experiences with it. Right. Right. So what was the first piece you ever sold?
The first piece I ever sold was a circle skirt at my mom's camp again.
Wow.
When I started sewing the circle skirt, mom. When I started sewing this circle skirt, it was for my doll because I also wanted to make clothes for dolls.
Okay. All right. That's great. I was about to ask you something about your sickle cell. So that was the first piece you ever sold. Do your mother still have the camps? Or because I know if she's
She
still at the
doesn't
camp,
have
go ahead.
She doesn't have them. Yeah, she doesn't have them anymore because the place that we were at,
Mm-hmm.
they kicked us out because of COVID.
Okay.
So we don't have it because of COVID anymore.
Okay. So she just homing you and helping you with your fashion stuff and things like that right now. Great, great, mom in the background. Great, great job, mom. All right. So since the DC fashion show, you've been featured in New York, LA, Los Angeles, Atlantic City Fashion Week, and invited to Dubai, London, Hawaii, Milan Fashion Week. That's like a very impressive list. So how do you manage to balance all these activities plus maintain a 4.0 GPA?
How I maintain everything is a journal and a calendar. So when it was 2023, before we
Uh-huh.
got into 2024, I planned everything out in a notebook, and then it showed what I was going to do that year, next year, and how I'm going to improve. And then I put it on my calendar, and then that's how I manage everything.
Wow. So you set all your goals for the year and you really put your head down and worked on them and just kept going with no distractions. Because I mean, it's hard. It's hard even at my age to not be distracted by things and put my head down and just tunnel vision and just go and just block everything out. So at your age, it's very amazing that you're able to do that. And again, I applaud you for that. That takes a lot. That takes a lot. So, what are some of your challenges that you have?
Some of my challenges that I did have was trying to use a singer at one of my sewing classes that I took
Mm-hmm.
with, what was his name? Dontre.
Mm-hmm.
And
You said,
I
hold
never
on. You
used a
said
singer.
singer,
Yeah, I
somebody to
always used their
sing,
brother.
somebody to sing. What's
No,
that?
no.
Yeah.
So basically,
Go ahead.
it's basically a fancy sewing machine from,
Oh,
but they
okay,
call it a
okay.
singer. But
Uh,
I only have used a brother before, so
okay, because even though my wife sews and stuff, I'm still like to this stuff. So thank you for explaining it to me. So when my wife come home, I'm like, do you have a singer? She might do. I don't know. She got two machines in there. So I don't know. I don't know. She do her thing with sewing and stuff like that. So, but I mean, it's like a hobby to her. She like when we're about to go somewhere, she'll sit there and make a dress for herself. So it's like a hobby to her. And I be like, you do a really good job. And I show some people her pieces, and they be like, she does a really good job. But right now, I don't think she had the time to like really get into it. I think she's about to retire in about 2 3 years, so I think she had more time to really focus on it. Yeah, so but it seems like you doing a lot of stuff and still have time, which is great. All right, so we got fashion, we got lip gloss, lipstick, everything. We got you going to Atlantic City, getting invited to Dubai, London, Hawaii, Milan fashion show. We got you in school with a 4.0 grade point average. Wonderful. Beyond fashion, though, you went beyond fashion. So beyond fashion, you also created a 14-book series called Abby Yo-Yo. And by the way, I love Abby Yo-Yo. I read Abby Yo-Yo. Loved it.
Thank
Um,
you.
and you founded the Gather with Gabby event. Tell us a little bit about that and what inspired you to start writing and giving back to your community.
The book or the Gather with Gabby?
Both. Well, that's another thing we
So
got in
the
common too. So that's another thing we got in common
the
too. Yeah, we write. See, I'm an author too. See, Full Court Dreams, JJ's Journey in Basketball and Life. So yeah. It's another thing we got in common. Look, we got a lot of stuff in common. You might got to invite me out to one of your events and stuff, and we can collab or whatever. So yeah, just tell me about Abby Yo-Yo first. You can talk about Abby Yo-Yo first, and then you can talk about the Gather with Gabby events.
so the book, I was at school in kindergarten. Yeah, kindergarten.
Okay.
Wait. No, it was third grade.
Okay.
Then it was kindergarten. Yeah, it was kindergarten, and we had my teacher told me that I had to make a character. So I
Mm,
went on Kids. That Kids is an app on Clever for you to read books, make characters, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
okay.
So I went on Kids to make a character. I showed
Mm,
her it, and then she said it was cool. So then the next day, I thought of writing a book for it because a character in the book would sound cool. And I wanted
right.
to follow after my cousin Daniel, who wrote Hothead.
Okay.
So I wrote Abby Yo-Yo. I came up with the name by Gabby. I took off the G to make it
Mm,
Abby. Then when I was 5, my favorite thing was to play with yo-yos. I
okay.
named it Abby Yo-Yo. And then, yeah, that's it. And my mom found me a publisher, and then we just went from there.
So you have 14 books out now, or you're going to get your 14 books? Is it a 14 book
No, I have
series?
14 books out.
Ooh, you're rocking. I only got one, but mine is going to be a five. Is a 5-part series. Oops, I ain't supposed to say that. Sorry, but I'm saying it anyway. I publish my own stuff, but mine is going to be a 5-part series. So the prequel to this will be out soon. I probably get finished. I'm already finished it, but I'm trying to date when I want to bring it out, either by the end of the summer or sometime in the
When
fall. Go ahead. I'm
when
sorry.
you bring it out, where what app could I buy it on?
It's on Amazon right now. So the prequel to that,
Okay.
this one is on Amazon, and then the prequel I'm gonna put on Amazon also. But I might, because this is my first book, and it was like a spur of the moment thing. Like I always wanted to write a book, and so my book is really about every last girl that I coach and body into this one girl. Yeah. So all my girls love it because it's just about a girl that loves basketball, but she wasn't the greatest player. She was the smallest on the court. People used to laugh at her and stuff like that. And then it was just an old guy like me just sitting there at a basketball court every day. Used to be a coach watching her play, and it really inspired him to help her get better. Right. So it's a very good story. Very good story.
Actually sounds like one of my fourth books.
You have a book.
But
Go ahead.
maybe we could do a book launch together.
Yeah, we probably can do that. So because you have another book. Did it just come out about basketball? I forgot to. I
Yeah, it's
was
on
reading.
Amazon. It just came.
Yeah. Yep. I was like, oh, there she go. Doing something else great. Go ahead, girl. You keep on. You keep on keeping on. You keep right on keeping on. So what is gather with Gabby events? What is that?
Gather with Gabby is basically a TV show that I wanted to create
Hmm.
where the people that I lead up to, I do recordings and I meet with them. And then
Okay.
I talk to them about stuff that I want to improve on and about their situation in their life and how they started. And I put it on my, well, I didn't put it on my broadcast yet. I'm not even supposed to be saying this, but I'm going to put it on my broadcast and I just can't wait for everybody to see it.
Oh, look at that. We got the exclusive. Look at that. Well, you want me to take that out? You want me to edit that part? You want me to do, I don't want you to, put out stuff you don't need to be putting out, but we edit it like, what other things you do in the community? Ooh, that help your community out.
The other stuff that I do in the community to help the community out is I go to, what's the district? Ward 5, the police
Okay,
station, and
okay.
I help out them. So we basically go to places like the Weasley house and I cooked for them. I made tacos for them.
You know how to
I,
cook too?
yeah,
Mom, you told her how to cook. Tell your mom she can say yes. I saw her here.
no, my
Your
mom
mother.
doesn't
No,
really
her
know.
grandma, her grandma, her dad's grandma was like her passion was cooking, and they were
Oh,
really close before she passed away.
okay, okay. So you can. Oh, you. Hold on.
So yeah, I taught them. Well, I cooked for them. They
Mm-hmm.
said that the food was good.
Great.
Then I taught them how to crochet and make pillows and make a circle skirt. And then I went to school with the War 5 and I taught kids how to sew and make a pillow. How I taught them how to sew is I got a piece of paper and they had to sew in a straight line before they actually got to make the actual pillow.
You know, Ma, uh, how do you like? How do you get her to all this? Like, she's actually.
She's being so modest, honestly. She's being modest because I'll pop up just a little, just because I know, like, I try to stay out of it because she is very much
Say hi.
independent. I'll say hi to hi.
I,
But yeah, so she tells me what she wants to do, but she's
mm,
like very modest about the things that she does. So like she's passionate about the homeless. Like when she went to LA for the first time,
mm,
even though she was there for
A
uh
week. No, a week and a half.
even though she was there for like fashion on business, we
mm,
saw a lot of homelessness there.
yeah,
And even though we see it here in DC,
We
it's
like
still
bad
give
in it's
out.
bad in
yeah,
L.A. It's bad in L.A.
yeah. And we stayed right at the brand right next to the Staples Center, and there it's right in your face. You can't deny it. So she, even though we were in LA, when we came back home, she was 6 then, and she was like, I
Mm,
want to do more to help the homeless. So she would use her sewing and actually sew like earmuffs for them and
wow.
gloves to keep them warm. And like even during COVID, she made masks for
Mm,
Howard University Hospital for cancer patients there.
wow.
Her school, she made over 100 masks for essential workers. This was before, we knew to use like the what is it, the C, like
Yeah,
the medical, but
yeah.
she made them for the essential workers that were parents at her school. And because she was very well known in Harlem from
Mm,
Harlem Fashion Week, she collabed with Harlem Fashion Week and made over 500 masks with her and her aunt, and they sent them to the hospital in Harlem because in New York, COVID was hitting really bad there. But
wow.
everything that she does, she tells me that she wants to do, and I just try to keep up. So that drive, honestly, I think it's a God given innate thing for her. It's not something that I can say take
Stop.
credit for.
Put your stuff
Right.
in
Hey, I just want to let you know, like, I look for inspiration in all types of things. What I'm doing right now, like, I just started a couple of months ago, like, really getting into it. I'm gonna tell you right now, Gabby, you inspire me not to give up and not to stop what I'm doing. What you're doing, I just want to let you know, is very amazing. Don't ever, 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 ever stop. Keep on doing what you're doing, because I just think it's incredible what you have done at an early age.
Thank you.
And I'm just so excited about your future endeavors, because I'm gonna follow you until the end, because I want to see what else you're gonna do. What else? what else? You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about something else that you do also, because you also, and this is the demanding, because trust me, I coach it, I'm there. So in your efforts to inspire other kids and help the homeless through your creativity, and everything like that, you're truly admirable for that. So, but you also have an athletic side, right? You play
Yeah.
basketball for Team Takeover 2031. You earned the title of the 2024 County Basketball MVP for 10 and under. So, how do you integrate sports in your busy life?
Calendar and journals. The
That's what I'm
calendar,
talking about.
we try to. My mom tries to get the schedule before we do anything else, and then add it to the calendar so we can also have time for us to have fun basketball. Like right after this at 5 o'clock, we have to leave to go to basketball practice. And we go to
You
the
got basketball practice
place.
today?
Yes, I
Oh,
have
okay.
basketball practice every day except for Friday.
Except for Friday? So, hold
Yes.
on. Every day except for Friday.
Yeah,
So,
and then
you
like
got
the
basketball practice Sunday, Monday,
oh
Tuesday, and
Sunday,
Thursday.
Sunday and Saturday, Sunday and Saturday,
It's
I play
games.
games.
Okay.
Friday, I don't have nothing. So
Okay. So what do you use Friday for? A fun day? Because
no
where do you
sleep.
have time? Where do they have time to go and do stuff that 11 year olds do, like fun stuff? Like I know this stuff right that you're doing right now seems to be very fun to you. Where do you go just to be you breathe and run around and just be a kid?
During the day, since when we have summer break, winter break, this summer break I play water balloons with my brothers, and during the day, then in the afternoon we go to basketball. Then we come back home, cook, walk the dogs, feed, and then do it all over again.
Wow. You take trips, right? You go on trips. You go anywhere special this summer? Any amusement parks or anything like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're supposed to be well. It's like it's a business
It's
and
a
pleasure.
business trip, so technically I'm not doing that.
Whenever we travel and go somewhere, I make it because I'm a big kid at heart. So
Right,
like when she
right.
went to LA, she went to Legoland, she went to Universal Studios.
Okay.
Like we turn every business trip into
A
a
vacation.
fun side
Right,
for me as well. So because she's working,
right,
but I don't want her to because she's very different. Like she's a kid that doesn't play with toys.
right,
If we're at Sky Zone, probably about 30 minutes in, the next thing you know, the Sky Zone workers are like, yeah, she could come anytime. She helps us. Like she's there working.
I don't play at Sky Zone. I just work.
Yeah, she's
wow,
unofficially on the clock. But not officially. She just like, helping. And even when she gets out of school early and there's nothing to do, she's like, can I go to her uncle works at a barber shop.
hmm
And so she'll go to the
Oh,
barber
that's what I
shop
do
and
on
say, hey, can I go
Fridays.
work? She'll go sweep the floors. So
Earn
like
some money.
she's very business minded. So I try to make sure that when we travel, even if
yes,
it's for basketball,
hmm
she gets the job done, but there's always fun.
fun,
Like she can't
right,
say she hasn't been somewhere
right,
because she's been a lot of places.
and again, Gabby, I applaud you for your hard work and the hard work things you're doing. You got an entrepreneurial mindset. Keep that going. It's going to take
Thank
you
you.
far in life. But have a little fun also, like your mom said. Like it's okay to have fun sometimes too at a young age, because sometimes you get a little older and you be like, man, shoot, I should have did this and I should have did that. Yeah, but you have a lot of time. So your mother taking you places while y'all don't. That's a great idea how to incorporate that fun and still make sure you have a fun as a kid. And mom, I applaud you for that, because I know having a daughter like Gabby that keeps you busy, like you said, you're a kid at heart too. Like I want to have some fun too. Us parents, when we got kids that's busy like that, and it's like, shit, I need a break. I need to get on a roller coaster or something. So yeah, I understand. I understand. Gabby. So again, I just want to applaud you. You're doing some great things, man. So you've been training as far as basketball. So we're on basketball now. So you've been training with Trust Your Grind since you were 7. So how has that
Yes.
training shaped you as an athlete?
Training with Coach J and Coach BJ has shaped me into an athlete is because they see me go to my farthest, and they like to push me to go a step ahead. Like, say if I'm jogging, Coach BJ and Coach J will tell me to either go back to half court or restart and push myself to go faster.
Okay, good. All right. So, as far as basketball, right? Do you? Because I know your other stuff that you do, you're not underdog in other stuff that you do. You're doing some things bigger than some people that's celebrities to me. So, as far as basketball, do you see yourself as an underdog? And what do you think an underdog mean actually?
Underdog, I think, means is that you feel like nobody can stop you.
Okay, that's it. Just nobody can stop you. Anything else? Go ahead, girl. Come on. Do you feel like you're an underdog at sometimes, especially in basketball? You
Sometimes.
feel sometimes. You know, do you?
Sometimes.
All right, so you get a lot of recognition in fashion and your books and stuff like that. How much do you get more recognition in that than you do in basketball? Or is it about the same?
I feel like basketball is more.
You get more recognition in basketball. What? Basketball right now, it seems like you get more. To me, like you got invited to Dubai. Did somebody in the sports world invite you to like Dubai?
No, basketball is more
Okay.
than fashion, I feel like.
She
But you
probably
get
feels that way because like it before it was like everybody was calling and knocking on her door for outfits and things like that. She has
hmm
some big things about to happen next year. I mean, later this fashion
I feel
season.
like basketball is more because I literally.
Do you feel like you're more of an underdog in basketball, or you feel like you get more recognition in basketball?
yeah. Which one?
Both.
Oh, you okay? So she's saying she feels like basketball more. She feels like an underdog
Oh, okay.
because what?
Because I feel like. Actually, I do feel like that. Because I had a mindset like that since I was 7. Because when Leonardo started basketball, I just tried to run to try to beat everybody else. Then I wanted to be Leonardo, so then I started playing basketball. Then once I met that goal, then I went on from there.
Okay, so
Okay.
he's 8, but he plays basketball too. So
Oh, okay.
he's 2 years younger. So I think what she's trying to say is that she feels like an underdog, but she meets her goal of what
Okay.
she thought. So with ball, I guess it's really for her a mental thing. Like if you ask many of her coaches, even with Trust Your Grind, it'll let you know like she learns quick and
hmm
she's not scared, but when she starts to overthink,
It
You start to
starts to.
mess up. That and
yeah.
that's not only you. Trust. I coach girls. I coach 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and we be in practice. Like yesterday, they ran everything right in practice. As soon as they get in the game, it just seems like they forget it. Like because they're over, they're trying too hard. Like just play and have fun, and everything will start coming naturally. The game will start coming naturally to you. It'll become much easier. You'll be able to think clear. So I'm gonna sing you something. I'm gonna send you this ebook that I wrote. And it's called "From an Underdog to Champions." Right. So I'm gonna send that to you. I'm gonna email that to you. And the way you are, as far as goal oriented, it has some steps in there that'll help you through some stuff. So if you read it and look at it and you're at a game, you think, "Oh, I read this in the book. Let me see if that works," and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make sure I send that to you. Stay composed when you're playing basketball, and don't overthink the game too much. Because once you overthink the game, you're gonna start making more mistakes. And that, yeah.
It's
So,
true. Yeah.
yeah, so just, you're level headed and everything else. Like I said, basketball is not a hard game. We all make it difficult. We all Some coaches make it difficult for trying to call 3,000 plays, and kids like, "What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? And kids make it difficult because you get on the court and you overthink stuff. You turn the ball over, it's like, oh, then you be scared to dribble and like, no, just keep on playing. Turnovers happen. That's why it's a stat. It's a stat. It happens. You want to try to limit it, you're going to turn the ball over. But you want to try to limit your turnovers. It's, it's, it's rarely anybody that ever played basketball that ain't never turned the ball over. Rarely anybody. Got it? So I know you're
Okay.
smart. I know you're smart. You're very special. You're determined to reach all of your goals and things like that. So you're going to get it. You're only 11. Trust me. That's going to be basketball's going to be another thing that's going to really propel you. And just think about it. Basketball star, fashion. So just think about making stuff for your whole team. You know what I mean? Like you might make uniforms for your whole team one day. You never know. Something good like that, right? All right. So for our listeners, because I know you said you gotta get the basketball practice right at 5 o'clock, right? So I want to give you time to,
Yeah.
I want to give you time to, get ready for basketball practice and things like that. For our listeners who want to follow your journey and support your creative ventures, where can they find you at online and on social media?
Online, you can find me at Gabby World Design on Instagram and TikTok. And on Google, you can find me on GabbyWorldDesign.com. And you'll
Okay.
also see my business line on there too.
Okay. So you have a link. You have a link tree page also. That's where all your stuff at.
Yes.
Okay. And I did that too. I put everything on Linktree and just tell everybody just to go to Linktree and you'll find everything on Linktree. I know it's kind of, we running down stuff. That's great. So y'all are here. So you can follow Gabby at Instagram at Gabby's World Design. Visit her website at GabbyWorldDesign.com and check her out on all her links on Linktree/Gabby World Designs. Hey, make sure they get that out. Put it in the description when I put the video up. Gabby, it was really, really, really wonderful having you on this show. I got to ask you one thing as far as basketball. Who's your top 5 female basketball players? Top 5.
Top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a lot.
Only need 5. Just give me 5 of your
Angel
top 5.
Reese.
Angel Reese. Okay.
Angel Reese.
I coached
Aaliyah
against Angel
Boston.
Reese. Yeah. I was coached at 2 schools. Matter of fact, I was coaching at Pilates and at I&D when we had Anaya Russell and Asia Petty. Yeah, we played St. Francis. So I coached against Angel a couple of times.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So, and who else? So you said Angel, Leah Boston. Who else?
Cheryl Swoops,
Okay.
Alyssa Besley, and
One more.
Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson.
Yeah, Asia Wilson.
You think she'll get MVP this year?
Yes.
She's putting up them numbers.
I know.
Another question. For all the young kids out there that's your age and maybe somebody that's older than you, can you give them some words of encouragement or some words of encouragement that you may have for them, for them being an underdog or following their dreams? What would you say to them?
Never overthink, never give up, and love yourself.
There you go. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Don't overthink. Never give up. And what else, Gabby? Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. Y'all heard it from Gabby here. So, thank everybody. Thank you. And again, thanks, Gabby, again for sharing your incredible journey with us. Your story is a powerful reminder that it's okay to be creatively you, right?
Thank you.
Good. So, everyone, and thanks for everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at SQ Basketball Chronicles. You can catch more episodes on Coach Q on YouTube, Full Court Dreams, also on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. You can also get my blogs and my blog updates, and my book, Full Court Dreams, JJ's Journey, Basketball Life. You can head over to sqbasketballchronicles.com to pick those up and read my blogs. And you can also get my book on Amazon.com. And support us by checking out our Redbubble store for some cool merchandise. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Again, thanks, Gabby. Have a nice time at practice today. Enjoy yourself. Mom, thank you for having her and bringing her on. I really appreciate it. I just love her story so much, and I just had to get her on the show and talk to her. So I really appreciate you all coming on. All right? So,
thank you for having her.
No problem. I hope to have her again soon. Have her again for part 2. But until next time, people, keep dreaming big, play bold, and embrace your creativity. This is Coach Q signing off. Peace, y'all. See everybody later. My clap's not working. I don't know why my clap's not working, Gab. My clap's not working. Don't worry about it. I'll give them to you later. All right. Enjoy your day, Gab.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, young man. There you go. You hear it now? All right, peace, y'all.
I heard it the first time too, though.
Huh? You heard the first time? All right, see you, Gab. Enjoy your day.
See ya. See ya.
See ya.